All right, guys, so today we're going to be going over how to use the Tradovate platform. Now, the Tradovate platform is my preferred platform for trading futures on your own account, any prop firms, etc. And I'm going to go into detail on how it works. So fresh account here. You guys can see I have 2 accounts here on Apex. First things first, I want to show you guys, if you want this exact layout that I have, okay, you can go up here to the plus sign and hit import from file. Now you're not going to have anything yet, but in the description below, I'm going to put a link to get my free template, okay? And this is what the template looks like. We'll go over it, see if it works for you, see if it doesn't, okay? Now, I just signed up on this fresh account to show you guys how it works. Right now, everything is yellow because I just signed the data forms. So when you sign up with Apex, you do have the data forms that you have to fill out. And then it can take a little bit in order to process. So I'm going to refresh here and hopefully we are good to go. Okay, so now we are good to go. You can see it is white, so it is a fresh account. Now, I usually have 2 charts up. I put the 1 minute or the 5 minute here, or the 1 and the 15, 5, 15, whatever. This is where, if you want, you could place orders. So here I can change this to 1. Right, I can buy, sell right here, right at the market. I can buy at the bid, sell at the ask, etc. In addition to that, you can have, open this up, exit at market. Or if I make it wider here, you'll see the different things, cancel all, etc. So exit at market and cancel. This is a button you're always going to want to press. And really, I show you over here in a second, but this basically cancels all orders and exits everything. The number one thing that a lot of people do when they fail or when they accidentally leave something is they leave an order up here, right? I might close my trade and I forget to release my stop loss. So it ends up coming back down and then I'm in a position I don't even know about. So always click this when you're done for the day, or click here and hit exit all, cancel all. So no open positions or orders found. In addition, you can just cancel all. That cancels all the open orders without canceling what you are in. So now if you do want to group trade, guys, I'm going to show you real quick group trading first. So actually first we're going to buy a contract and show you what that looks like. So this is the DOM. This is basically where you can see the live bid and ask here of what is going on and you know, the price fluctuating. I have it currently set here as these settings. Left click, stop, right order, show bid and ask, show estimated P&L and histogram values. So I'm going to just take a demo trade here. I don't know if it's going to hit or not. Market is kind of at a little resistance. Maybe we'll go down, but this is just going to be a demo trade. So right now, guys, I am using 1 account here, right? So I'm going to sell 1 and I can just click here. So for instance, if I click here, right, I left click, I am above where the current price is, right? So until it gets here, I won't get filled, okay? I won't get filled until it clicks there. However, if I clicked down here, it would fill me at the best available price. So it would be right here, right away, right? So even if I click here, it'll fill me here because I'm selling. Now that I am in a short position, you'll see here it says -1, right? -1 contract currently. If I want to take profit on that, I can click anywhere in the DOM, you know, here, right? So then for instance, you'll see that we're trading MNQ right now. Make sure these always match, right? This is the DOM has to match the chart that you're looking at. I've seen a lot of people who trade NQ and you won't see any orders there. It's the same thing, right? But we are looking at MNQ. Now keep in mind, MNQ is just 10 times less than NQ, okay? So $1, right, on MNQ, excuse me, is 2 ticks. Every tick is 50 cents, while on NQ, it is $5, okay? So right now we are in 1 contract. I have the TP set here. If I wanted to, I could look at the chart itself. Now I can drag this up, I can drag this down, I can go to the chart and I can move it up, I can move it down. Either or works, right? Now I have an extra ad here, right? So this is an ad right now, right? I can move this up, I can move this down, I can do it here. Now, I left click to do all this because I'm looking to close here for profit or add here, right? If it gets up here, but if I wanted to put a stop loss, right? I am short, so I need to buy to close. So I just put a stop loss here. If it gets up here, then I will close the trade. But guys, we have a sell order here as well, right? So if it goes up here, this will turn into 2. So I'm going to make this 2, right? So if I get filled here, this will be 2, which we just did. If it goes up here, I'll get stopped out of both of those trades, okay? Now, that is how it works when you're using a single account, guys, and we just got stopped out there as well. You can use what are called brackets. You can go here, okay, and you can set an order for brackets. Now I'm going to call this 10-10. You can set a take profit and you can set a stop loss. So 10 ticks stop loss, 10 ticks profit. Okay. So for instance, if I have this on, right, and I enter again, keep in mind, guys, I'm just doing this quick. It automatically sets the TP and the stop loss. Now, when you do it this way, guys, you'll see that when it hits here, I'm not going to do anything else. It will actually cancel the other order. And that is because we originally started with the brackets. This only works when you originally start with the brackets. I can also move it and it will still work with the bracket, for instance, okay? Now, if I was to cancel one of these, it would then cancel out the take profit or the TP, okay? So I would need to track the trade manually from there if I wanted to. Now, you cannot use brackets in group trading. And I'm going to show you what group trading is. You guys can see we're only trading one account here so far, right? So we want to trade both accounts. So if we want to trade both accounts, guys, what we are going to want to do now is come up here and we'll see how this plays out. We don't really care. I'm just going over a demo, right? We're going to hit manage groups, guys. Okay. We're going to make this called group 1, whatever. You can name it whatever you want. And you'll see here, you'll have all your accounts here, okay? So we have one account here, two accounts. You're gonna drag over whichever ones you want to use. Now, these are both the same size accounts, guys. These are 50K accounts, so I'm gonna leave it at 1 and 1. But an example would be, let's say this second account I have is a 100K account, and I want to double everything that I do on the 50K account in the 100K. So I could just make this 2, okay? I could raise this to 2. So that means for every 1 here, this will take 2, right? Now, this is how it works, guys. I'm gonna set this to 1 right now. I'm gonna save it. Now, just because I save it does not mean it is active. We have to click here to activate it. It'll say plus group, okay? Now we have both accounts here. You must, when you're in this group, right, you must click on one of the accounts in it to start, okay? So now if I go to sell 1, guys, it's not going to work. Why? Because we have the brackets on, right? It says right here, brackets are not allowed. You're not allowed to do brackets because it would be a lot of placing orders across multiple accounts. So when you are group trading, you do have to watch everything manually, okay? You can set a stop or a take profit, but you cannot set both, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, if I go to do it again, it's going to say the same thing. It's going to say the order failed, but this time it's because it needs to be in a multiple of 2. So remember, we have 1 and 1 in the groups, right? We have 1 and 1 in these groups. So the total is 2. So this needs to be in increments of 2. So for instance, when I do 2 here, right, you'll see that each account now has 1 contract. So 2 is really just 1 on each account. If I do 4, right, if I do 3, it's not going to work. I have to do increments of 2. So if I do 4, it's going to add 2 here. So for instance, -3 on each now. Okay, so that is how that works. Same thing here. If we wanted to add here, you know, this is going to be in increments of 2, 4, 6, 8, etc., right? And that's just divided by 2. So that is how group trading works. Now in group trading, right now we have 3 contracts on each. So if I wanted to put a stop loss for all this, I need to make this 6. Now, because we are shorting, I'm going to right click here. I'm going to right click right here. Basically, if we break the highs, right, I will stop out of 3 contracts per account. Okay, so my stop loss is set here. Now, if I set a TP down here, guys, of 3, keep in mind, if this one hits, this order will still be here. So that is why group trading, I'm going to cancel it. Group trading, you have to be careful because when one of your order hits, the stop loss or the TP, you have to make sure to remove the other one because it is not bracket trading. So that is essentially how Apex works, guys. I have my positions tab set here. I have my accounts tab set here. I can see how far away I am from failing here at all times, the distance to draw down. I can see the total trailing. I can see the net lick, which is the total in the account. Okay, I can see my total profit. I can see my total open profit. Okay, and you can see what you've traded here as well. Now, the market analyzer I also have down here. It kind of just shows where everything is at. ES, the Dow, NQ, oil. I also have Bitcoin on here, but I put the Russell here sometimes too. And if you want, you can add in different charts. So here, you know, I can put in CL, right? And I'll have the chart here. I can change the time frame, etc. That'll be up here. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is exactly how it works when you are group trading and when you're trading through Apex. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, if you want to get this layout, I will have a link in the description below for you guys to be able to check out and be able to import. Again, you click here, click import from file, and you'll have Simba's template. Also, one more thing that you'll see is I have these on the chart, these lines, forgot to mention this. This basically shows all of our entries and exits. You know, keep in mind, we're not doing, you know, real, I mean, these are real trades, but we're not trying, you know, to do anything besides just show you guys. So this is what it'll look like, you know, when you're taking a loss, and you can highlight the line to see what you made on each. If you wanted to change that, you can go to the settings here and hit show order lines as well. But I hope you guys learned something here. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, comment below, and I hope you guys have a good one. Happy trading, guys.